as you can see, we have all of the Five Nights at Freddy's games, except for like FNAF AR or any of the fan games or anything like that. Those aren't on here. Or the new stuff, like the new Security Breach DLC, which I definitely will be playing when that comes out. And, Help Wanted 2, which was announced. They were both announced. You got S tier, A tier, B tier, C tier. Obviously, all your regular ones. But then at the very bottom, we have literal bean water. Because I had to put bean water in there instead of D tier. Because some games are just literal bean water. And you just gotta accept that. That's something you have to accept. Okay? Okay, starting with FNAF 1. I would say this game was pretty good for when it first came out. But like by today's standards for FNAF, I would say it's not that good. But it was the one game that started it all, this entire franchise. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. I also don't know why this is out of order. I'm gonna go in order though, so it's fine. Next up, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Pretty good, extremely hard. It's a great sequel. I'm also gonna put it in A tier. This is where we got Springtrap introduced, and the lore really started coming in. But it sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Five Nights at Freddy's 3 is absolute B water, and that is where it deserves to be put. I didn't really like the gameplay. I don't ever really feel motivated to play it, and the jump scare is just horrible. It's awful. How do you have the phantom jump scares be better than the actual serial killer that murdered multiple children? Like, he kind of just pulls one of these. That was a little too close there, but you probably get the idea. So I think my rating of Bean Water is pretty justified here. Alright, FNAF 4. Arguably one of the scariest ones in the series. I love the gameplay mechanic where you have to actually listen for breathing, because it requires you to turn your volume all the way up, and then you get jump scared and you start going nuts. Literal S tier, right there. Love it. I can't remember if Sister Location or Pizzeria Simulator came next, so we're just gonna do Sister Location. I think Sister Location was 5. I mean, it was the first game where you really like walk around, I guess. In the FNAF series, you don't really walk around, but it's more of like you get to explore the actual sister location, and it does expand on the lore, which I really like as well. Another S tier. Okay, I literally forgot what order these games come in. I'm just gonna look it up. 1 second. Alright, so now we're doing Pizzeria Simulator. This game is actually not that bad. The only thing I have with this game is it is very, 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 very difficult. Pizzeria Simulator is like one of the only Five Nights at Freddy's games that I haven't beaten. Like, I can't beat it. It's so difficult. But it has an amazing ending. I love that we get to hear Henry speak, and he finally burns the whole Pizzaplex down. But regardless of how difficult it is, it's still getting an S tier from me. Ultimate Custom Night. This one is as well very hard. Yeah, we're not even gonna get into that. I'll just give it a B tier and we can be done with it. Help Wanted is, in my opinion, my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game. Just I've beaten this game 3 or 4 times, both on VR, uh, PlayStation, Switch. Just this game is an absolute blast to play, and some of the levels are very scary. Especially, I love the levels with like vent repair with Mangle. Parts and service is super fun. While it might not be that scary, you get to literally replay all of the FNAF games except for FNAF 4, which I'm kind of sad. I hope in Help Wanted 2 we get to do Five Nights at Freddy's 4 in VR. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely insane. So Steelwool, if somehow Steelwool watches this video, please add FNAF 4. Absolute S tier. No doubts about it. And the last one here is Security Breach. I don't think I have to say much about this game. I haven't beaten this game either, just because of the amount of bugs and glitches there are still to this day that Steelwool has not patched. I'm just gonna keep it real. Story is awful. I find Gregory very annoying, and the only good thing we got out of that game were really just the memes. And there you have it. We have the complete Five Nights at Freddy's game timeline. My favorite games out of all of them. But yeah, make sure you subscribe to this channel for more incredible, life-changing content like this. And I will see you guys in the next video.